What's up, family? Welcome to Dr. J's Office Hours. I am your host, Dr. J, and I'm excited to share with you the amazing conversation I had with Emmy Award-winning producer, content creator, and voice actor, Georgette Pierre. She is the creator of the relationship-themed web series Dear Georgette, an interview series After Dark with Georgette Pierre, and the Black and Nuance podcast. Georgette has written for various publications including Entertainment Weekly, VH1, and Blavity. We spoke about discovering the power in her unique voice, deciphering between passion and purpose, and her journey as a producer. As always, I learned so much in this conversation, and I have no doubt you will too. So step inside my office and vibe with us on this episode of Dr. J's Office Hours. Georgette, what's up, sis? How are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
Oh man, I'm wonderful. It is so good to see you. Look at that smile. Oh my goodness.
You look fresh faced for 2022. We out here.
Yes. Oh my God. It's such a pleasure to be rocking with you today. Thank you for your time and vibing with me. My favorite thing in the world is stories. Like, I just love stories. I believe that stories is what makes us human, and stories is really a compilation of moments, right? And so my question to you is, what is a defining moment in your life that you feel has gotten you where you are today?
To honestly answer this, I think it's been a culmination of different things, but I'll tell you the one thing that set me on my path. I remember I used to be very insecure about my voice. I always tell this story because I always have to tie it back into like the one thing that made me insecure. I later found out was part of my purpose. So I used to get called a man or get mistaken for a man or get called, "Hi, sir," as from customer service reps. And when I was in college in undergrad at Norfolk State University, someone was like, "You should try out for radio, Georgia. You got the voice for radio." I was like, okay. So I tried out for radio, but I always had this innate thing within me where I was able to always like kind of mimic how what I thought radio personalities were supposed to sound like and do. And I always nailed it, right? Like I used to call in on the countdowns. And when I auditioned, I got it. And that spiraled into me actually doing radio at Emerson, and then even piquing my interest in like beyond radio. When I came to New York, I was like, oh, we're going to do TV too. So it was just that one push of someone saying you should really lean into radio that opened up my world for TV and film or just entertainment in general to pursue it. I don't know if I would have pursued it. I wanted to be a CEO, just a random CEO, or maybe a fashion designer. And I love that was not where the ancestors and God wanted me to go.
There's so much beauty in difference, right? Like, I think that it's a catch-22, right? There's a lot of negativity around difference, but there's also a lot of beauty in difference, and you found the beauty in the difference, in the uniqueness of your voice. And I really enjoy listening to stories like that, because I think that that's for our listeners who have a unique aspect of their being that they are ashamed of, or that they feel is not going to be accepted by larger society, and how you embraced that and turned it into a career, turned your pain into your power. I think that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Absolutely. I think the other piece too, like you noted, I think there's a lot of us that kind of run away from what we think our purpose is, or you see your path going differently, and it's just like, no, we just gotta allow things to kind of unfold the way they're supposed to unfold, right? Like, I have a tendency of being so gripped and attached to certain things, and had I been so gripped every step of the way, Jay, I don't know where I would be. But yeah, like when you lean in, just trusting that you will have the wings that you need to fly as you're navigating these things that may be scary or you may be afraid of at first.
And then while you're walking in your purpose, doing your thing, right? What is that feeling like that makes you feel like it is your purpose? Is it this excitement that you have before walking into it, and like, all right, I'm about to get on air, or I'm about to do this thing? What is it about it that makes you feel like you're walking in your purpose?
There's an authenticity piece for me, right? So when I am leaning into the things that I am creating, right, whether it's my podcast, whether it's a book that I'm working on, I know that the stuff that I am creating resonates in some way with at least one person, and I have gotten evidence of that. And sometimes it's not that I'm even doing it to resonate with some like one person. Sometimes it can even be part of your own healing in the journey of like your creative works. And I have definitely spoken to people that just really lean in and support, like Black and Nuanced, and also the connection to our people, right? The reason why I said authenticity first was because when you are doing the things that you feel aligned with, there's no resistance around it, right? And when I feel resistance, then I have to check in and question, am I supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to be doing it in this way? Do I need to let go of said thing that I feel very resistant in? Black and Nuance was very easy to me. One, it's my podcast. Two, Black and Nuance. You know, people have this monolithic view of Black people and on our lived experiences, and we show up in so many different ways. So all of us can tell different stories, Jay. You're telling different stories in the Creative Cafe. Black and Nuance tells stories differently because it's coming from my perspective, my lens. And so I just would really, really it was the authenticity piece and then the confirmations coming from different people that just started resonating with the things that I was sharing or choosing to highlight and spotlight as it related to us.
Yeah.
Us meaning Black people.
Right. Thanks for listening. If you like notes from this episode and more, head over to drjaewilliams.com and download Dr. J's Gems. I got notes from all the episodes, helpful resources, and curated content exclusively for my Office Hours fam. Absolutely free. Yes, you heard it right, free. So check it out. You never know. You just might learn something new. And remember, you are what you've been waiting for. Talk to you soon.